Next question. X, Y and Z are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 7:5:4. Their balance sheet as at 31st March 2020 stood as balance sheet liabilities, capital accounts, X 2,10,000, Y 1,50,000, Z 1,20,000. Total capital 4,80,000. General reserve 65,000. Profit and loss account 25,000. Creditors 1,30,000. Asset side, sundry assets 7 lakh. Partners decided with effect from 1st April 2020, they will share profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. For this purpose, goodwill of the firm was valued at rupees 1,50,000. The partners neither want to record the goodwill nor want to distribute the general reserve and profit and loss. In this question, general reserve and profit and loss account will not be distributed among the partners because it is given in the question that the partners neither want to record the goodwill nor want to distribute the general reserve and profit and loss. So, the net effect of general reserve, profit and loss and goodwill is calculated. In this case, compensation is payable on the basis of net effect of goodwill, general reserve and profit and loss. Amount of general reserve and profit and loss account will be shown in the balance sheet of reconstituted firm as it is not shared by the partners. In this question, amount of general reserve and profit and loss account will be shown in the balance sheet of the reconstituted firm because the partners are not ready to distribute the general reserve and profit and loss. Working note, calculation of gaining ratio and sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio equal old ratio minus new ratio. Old ratio 7:5:4, that is 7/16, 5/16 and 4/16. New ratio 3:2:1, that is 3/6, 2/6 and 1/6. Calculation of sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio. X 7/16 minus 3/6 minus 6/96. Y 5/16 minus 2/6 equal minus 2/96. Z 4/16 minus 1/6 equal 8/96. Here X and Y are the gaining partners and Z is the sacrificing partner. X and Y are the gaining partners. So X and Y should compensate Z. The amount of compensation is calculated on the basis of net effect of goodwill, general reserve and profit and loss. Goodwill is 1,50,000, general reserve 65,000 and profit and loss credit 25,000. Total 2,40,000. Next, compensation, calculation of compensation. Compensation payable by X 2,40,000 into 6/96. 6/96 is the share gained by X. Then Y 2,40,000 into 2/96 rupees 5,000. 2/96 is the share gained by Y. So the compensation payable by X is 15,000 and Y is 5,000. Next, compensation receivable by Z 2,40,000 into 8/96, that is rupees 20,000. Next, preparation of partners capital account. First balance brought down. Capital account credit side, first balance brought down. That is the opening balances of capital accounts. Opening balance are 2,10,000, 1,50,000 and 1,20,000. Next is for the adjustment of compensation payable by gaining partners to the sacrificing partner In this case, X and Y are the gaining partners. So the capital accounts of X and Y are debited, and Z is a sacrificing partner. So his capital account is debited. Capital account of X is debited with rupees 15,000 because the compensation payable by X is rupees 15,000, and capital account of Y is debited with rupees 5,000 because the amount of compensation payable by Y is rupees 5,000, and X capital account is credited with 15,000 and 5,000, that is the compensation payable by X and Y. Next, balancing of capital accounts. Capital balances are 1,95,000, 1,45,000 and 1,40,000. The balance sheet of the reconstituted firm will record this balance. Next, preparation of balance sheet. First, capital accounts of partners. X 1,95,000, Y 1,45,000, Z 1,40,000. These amounts are the balance of capital accounts. Balances of capital accounts. Next, general reserve and profit and loss account. These two amounts are transferred from the balance sheet given in the question. In this question, the partners were not ready to distribute the general reserve and profit and loss. So, these amounts are transferred directly to the new balance sheet. Next, creditors 1,30,000. Asset side, sundry assets 7 lakh. Creditors and 7 lakhs remains the same amount because no adjustment is given regarding the treatment of creditors and sundry assets. Balance sheet total 7 lakh. What is the difference in treatment of general reserve in this question and previous question? In previous question, general reserve is distributed among the partners. So, the general reserve is not shown in the balance sheet of the reconstituted firm. But in this question, general reserve is not distributed among the partners. So, it is transferred to the new balance sheet. Thank you.